Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies, a weekly podcast following four friends as they battle across a homebrewed world called Antiriath in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
Step into the mystical world of Antiriath and follow as our party of dummies adventure across the lands. Talik Grug, half orc, half fighter, the Mystery, played by Taylor. The Eclarian Shadow, half elf ranger from the Eclarian Mountains, played by Seth. And a Learlock Bloodhair, a Harengon cleric, played by Joey. Last but not least, the creator of our beautiful world, the man of many voices, and our dungeon master, Sam.
Welcome back to the show, listeners. We hope you're enjoying. If you are enjoying our show, please take a moment, give us a rating or a review on your podcast app. It really helps our show. It's the best way you can support us. Thank you so much. On last week's episode, the party had continued their mission in the Underdark. They were trapped by two gelatinous cubes. The floor opened up below them, and they fell down a long slide, and they landed caged. The party saw a dwarf across the room who was shackled to the wall, another dwarf who had been killed already. They freed themselves from the cage using the adamantine axe. They met Mr. Gonul, the dwarf, who was shackled to the wall and still living. They freed him just as a group of undead minions and some sort of undead leader barged into the room. The four of them, including our new friend, battled against these undead minions. Gonul had just gone down. He was paralyzed and unconscious, and that is where we pick up here as Talik begins his turn. All right. I'm going to reach down, check his pulse, look at him. I'm like, this guy's paralyzed, and I think he's also bleeding out. He's down. I don't really know if I should waste my turn. Learlock, can you do something with him? And I turn and run full speed at the leader.
Okay, so you do a quick check and say, this guy's beyond my skill. Let me go where my sword is needed.
Yep. And I'm going to take two swings at this guy with longsword of Pallid Light.
All right.
First one is an 11, but I'm going to use another superiority die to...
I'm not going to tell you what that is.
Okay. Alright, so the DA was a... Come on. 8. So a 19 to hit.
Nice. What a sweet save. That's a hit.
Okay, and then that... Yes, I get to also add that since it was a freaking 8. Okay, so I'm going to roll my damage.
Oh, dang. Okay, that's...
11 plus 8, so 19.
Alright. Take this guy out.
Oh, I do? Hell
yep.
Yeah. Alright, so I've got an action left. What can I see down the hall? Do I see any more people coming?
You see those same guys still out there working the machines, and they've been getting more and more fiddly glancing over towards you guys more often.
Okay. I'm going to take... This is a super long turn. I'm sorry. I'm going to take...
No worries.
A bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Nice.
Which is my last spell slot, but... So I'm going to be able... So I'm going to move... So I think I moved 10 feet, so I got 50 left. So I want to move all of it down this... across this bridge, out the room, all the way across the bridge... to about right here.
Okay, so you make it all the way across the bridge. So
now what can I say?
You find yourself surrounded by strange arcane machines. There's they seem to all be connected by intricate pipework and gears and clockworks that all link them together, and they're just they're bubbling and whizzing. Kind of think like the contraptions that Belle's father makes in the Disney Beauty and the Beast. Like weird steampunk meets magic equipment. There's like weird gases belching out of them on occasion. The smell in here is very clinical, like a antiseptic type smell. You actually look over to the right and you see dripping down this clear ooze sludging out of the pipe to your right really slowly and running off down into a trench. The bridge that you crossed, as you were running across the bridge, you could see down into it, there's like a sloped section down below you as you were running across, and off to the right it looks like it goes up into some sort of chute, and down to the left it looks like the trench ends in a grate.
Almost like a sewer type with like a little layer of something.
Yeah, and there seems to just be a film of this clear green ooze on everything.
Okay. All right, I yell back to the guys like, come on, get over here as quick as you can. And all right. Turn.
It is Gonul's turn. Time to roll him a death saving throw.
Oh.
And he fails.
Oh.
That undead leader is not in the combat anymore. Okay, so this one closest to you, Talik, he flips a couple levers and then abandons his machine and runs up to you and tries to rake you with a claw.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah! Threw my d20 on the ground. Hold on a sec. What is that to hit? It's a 19 to hit. I feel so bad. You have such a high AC, and they're just rolling so high. That's 7 more damage. Good thing you got healed before you ran in here.
Yeah, that was a good heal, too.
And I need you to make the con save again. That's the scary part, is you have to keep making this save, and like...
Yeah, now I know what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got a... Come on, baby. 14.
That's a pass.
Whew. Okay.
Okay. This one here is also going to abandon his post and run towards you. He's not going to be able to make it, so he's going to dash to get all the way up to you. The other two, you see another one standing down here. You don't see the other one, but he is going to keep manning his post for the time being. Shadow, it is your turn.
So Shadow's kind of side-eyeing, Talik went to have more fun. But Shadow's also trying to figure out what this cube's doing. Can he tell if this cube's going to come back out or if it's going to continue to flipper-flopper itself down?
No, it's sinking down. There's only about a foot of its 10-foot body still above the surface. It's going down.
Okay. And then Shadow's going to ask Learlock, are you able to help our new friend here?
We will certainly see.
Okay.
Here in just a moment.
Shadow's going to step up
on the next turn
to these stairs. He's going to use some Eldritch Blast down, right, whiz him right past Talik's head into this guy on the right.
Okay.
So, 12 to hit.
12 hits the mooks.
Okay, don't know what that is. That's going to be 11 damage, and it's going to knock him back 10 feet.
Oh, yeah.
All right. The one on the left?
The one on the right.
One on the right. Send him flying back. Love it.
And then another blast is going to go just right behind that one.
Same guy.
Same guy, yeah. It's going to be a 23.
Oh, that'll definitely hit.
And it'll be 11 more damage.
That is just enough. So you just poof, poof. This guy just goes flying back.
Heck yeah.
And hits the ground dead.
That's awesome. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck?
Good rolls on those damage rolls.
Hell yeah.
2 8s on a 2d10.
Yep.
All right, and a Learlock, it is your turn.
I'm going to come over here and look at Gonul.
Yeah.
Problem is, I don't have. I looked at my inventory and everything. I don't have the components to. And I guess am I proficient enough in medicine to, like? I guess if I cure wounds, him, he'll just be stable, but he'll still be paralyzed.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that would be the case.
I do not have anything to treat paralysis. However, I will cast Cure Wounds, first level on Gonul.
Okay. How much is that total?
That is a total of 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, so he is stabilized with 11 HP.
I'm gonna look down on him and say, I don't have anything to treat your condition, but I have stopped the bleeding.
His eyes were just kind of like closed, and kind of flickering. And after you heal him, his eyes open up. He goes, "Ugh," and you can hear him take a really stiff breath. He just mutters out, "Thank you."
So sorry.
Alright, anything else?
I'm just gonna use my movement to. I think
Okay.
it's like right here, so.
So you get like
Here
another
to-
25 feet. Yeah, just do 30 feet from there. That works.
And my
Do you wanna
spiritual
move your
weapon? Yeah,
Yeah.
20
get it.
feet.
Moving with you.
It's so cool. I love that.
Okay. Talik, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna take 2 swings at the guy in front of me.
Do it.
16, and I do 6 damage. That's terrible. Wait, can I re-roll 1s and 2s or just 1s?
1s and 2s.
Oh, baby. Okay, re-rolling it.
Okay.
10 damage.
Yeah, that's the idea right
'Cause
there.
I'm using it two-handed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool because it's like it's not your great sword, but it's still a two-handed sword. It still meets all your feats and everything.
Right. Second attack was a miss.
It is a miss. A 9 is a miss.
And
on these
I'm going to risk... I think my guys behind me can deal with this guy. I'm going to risk the opportunity attack. And I want to see... Like, I've got 60 feet of movement. So, like, what's the first thing of interest that I see? Like, I know they're pulling these levers and stuff. Is this a lever right here?
Yeah, so there's a whole series of levers on each of these stations and machines where they were. This one you see as you run up to it, you can see that it's starting to like vibrate and shake uncontrollably and starting to rattle like it's about to explode.
Oh, fuck. Can I do something to
Yeah, you make me a
calm it down?
yeah, make me a investigation check
Okay.
to see how to like work this thing.
Okay. Come on. I got a 12.
Okay, so that's good enough to know that you need to pull a few different levers, but you're gonna have to kind of guess on the levers if you want to guess.
Okay, can I... This might be a stretch, but I know we adjusted our inspiration rules. Could I potentially try and roll it again?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Because it was... So now the way you do inspiration is after the fact, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can choose to do it before, but why would you?
All right, I'm going to try again. Y'all cross y'all's fingers for an investigation.
Balls are wrapped.
18.
Okay. So you look at it a little bit harder and you're like, no, I got to figure this out. I can't just start pulling levers. And then you see one that looks like it's on the mechanism that's about to blow and figure out the order of the levers that you need to pull.
Whew, okay. Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay, so you can pull the 3 levers in order, and then the machine kind of calms down a little bit, stops shaking.
But it doesn't turn off.
It doesn't turn off. This one over here is still shaking.
You could have taken the opportunity attack when I ran off if you want.
Thank you.
I asked so
for
many
being
questions.
So good.
Yeah.
It finally missed. So
Yay.
it was bound to miss eventually.
Yeah, I like my odds there.
Yeah, I mean, it was a freaking.
So what did that take
14,
for me to
but-
do that? Like, what was that? My action?
It took
my
an
bonus
action to because you have to pull like several levers to make this thing work.
All right, so I do still have expeditious retreat. So can I use the rest of my movement and just run up to the next one?
Yeah, you can get over to it,
But
and
I can't do
be
anything.
in position. But yeah,
Okay.
you don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run up to this next machine.
Okay. All right. It is Gonul's turn,
Get up,
and
Gonul.
he. And he kind of pulls an arm free and rolls over onto his belly and pulls his other arm free and does a stiff push-up. He says, "Oh, my aching neck!" But he seems to be unparalyzed now as he stands up. He succeeded his save. But yeah, that's all he can do. He can move a few feet forward.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
So he's back in the fight with you guys. Y'all have saved Gonul. It's so sweet.
I love Gonul.
Okay. Now, a couple things are going to happen. Since you disabled this thing, nothing bad is going to happen there. But this other one
Oh fuck! And I'm
is
right by it now.
shaking and vibrating. It blows a gasket. I need you to roll me a D4 to see which way it blows. A 1 will be north on the in-game compass, 2 is east, 3 is south, and 4 is west.
So what hits me west?
Yeah. So a 4 on a D4 will hit you.
All right, I'll roll it on the screen.
Oh,
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Oh no! So
And I'll roll it on the screen again.
a bunch of gas shoots out and fills this space up. Poison just bursts out, and you take 9 poison damage.
Okay,
Wait, what's your dragon? Acid or poison?
it's acid.
Acid, okay. Okay, so yeah, so you take 9 poison damage.
Okay.
And that cloud is just like sitting there over all the controls. This undead is going to run across the bridge.
Come to me.
Towards you guys. He doesn't quite make it, so he's going to dash right up to a Learlock.
Oh.
hey, bud.
Can I react over the top of him with disadvantage?
You can react with disadvantage. That's exactly what I was about to say.
You try and swing it over his
Jesus
head
Christ.
or over his shoulder.
You
Try to,
roll
like-
one.
Oh, 8.
Oh, so you see a glaive come sliding up in between your shield and your waist, and just like barely miss this this monster that slides up to you, and then pulls back your little cloak.
Hate that.
Okay, this one's dead. All right, this one over here sees you screw this thing up, and he's gonna run over to you, and he's gonna try to smack you. Oh,
Oh, God.
Taylor, I don't know why the world
You're
just
trying to
hates you
kill
tonight.
me.
It's a
Trying
nat
to kill
20.
Dalek. Oh my
I'm not even
God.
kidding.
Okay, I'm okay. I've got 30.
well-
health right now.
Okay, that's 14 damage.
Choo.
Oh my God.
And I need you to make the save. You won't be okay if you freaking pass out in the poison cloud.
Oh god. And
Get
I'm so far
paralyzed in
away.
the poison cloud.
Oh no.
What is it? What is it?
10.
I told you the DC was low. It's a DC 10, so you
Oh my
pass.
Oh my god.
I was about to say we gotta roll a D4 to figure out which way he falls. See if he falls out of this poison cloud.
Well, it's paralysis, so he'd just be standing there, just
What?
locked up, head height.
Oh my god.
Oh lord.
Okay, we gotta get through this motherfucker in front of us with a quickness.
Okay.
Y'all are like, y'all just hear like gaskets blowing and.
Oh, it's just riotous noises. This guy is gonna run over to this machine and start working it that the guy just left, and you see another guy pop out.
That's scary.
Does anybody know how many rounds it's been?
Little machine, a lot.
I do not track rounds.
I haven't been tracking it either.
These little
I think
factory
it's
workers.
6.
Hasn't been 10 yet.
No, I think it's 6.
Yeah, I think it's 6 as well.
First things first. The crackle of lightning and mist pops around Shadow as he casts Zephyr Strike.
All right.
Can I step up next to him, or is that gonna fuck me up?
You can stay next to him. There's
Actually, with Zephyr Strike going on, I'm gonna get behind this motherfucker.
All right, so you zip around behind him.
Zip around behind him, and gonna swing my glaive at him. Now, has he been hit by anything? Is he taking damage?
Yes, yeah, he has.
Okay, so it's gonna be 19 to hit.
19 hits.
With Zephyr Strike, it's going to be 2d8 plus 1d8 plus Colossal Slayer, another d8 plus the glaive is going to be a d10.
What the fuck? Just give me the damage.
I'm going to re-roll one of them. It's at 21 right now, but I got to re-roll the 2. So that motherfucker's dead. And then with Zephyr Strike, I have extra movement, so I'm going to zip all the way up here.
So you just you hear the crackle behind you, Learlock, and then just whoosh, he comes flying by. You see the blur run all the way in front of you, and then you're paying attention to the zombie in front of you, and then you see his head just fall off.
And then I'm going to swing my glaive at this motherfucker in front of me.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
12.
12 hits.
Okay. Has he taken any damage from the poison yet?
But you would know that he is immune to poison.
That's right. Oh, reroll on that.
I'm like, oh, thank God you're here.
10 damage. Whack that dude in the back of the legs.
Nice. All right. And they say rangers aren't powerful.
Yeah, they can fuck off with that shit.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
Learlock, you're standing up on this bridge. This guy in front of you has just died. And in the quiet after Shadow zips off, you hear...
Oh no.
And you look down to your right, and you see coming out of the chute this clear cube, and it just underneath you goes zipping past and hits the bottom left area, hits the grate, and just shoots through the grate out the other side.
Oh, that looks fun. Okay. Gonul, come on. We gotta go help our buds.
Yeah, well, lead the way, I guess.
So I'm going to move a piddly 30 feet.
We have all these like spells to move.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I feel under movement utilized.
No, we're super aggro. You're doing great.
Doing great.
So I've moved. And I guess the only thing that makes sense is for me to dash. So I'm going to
Sometimes
dash
that's what you gotta do.
and move this direction.
So, what machines are about to explode right now?
So, now that Talik is not currently working the one that he satisfied, it looks like it's starting to bubble again. The one that he's standing in front of looks like it's bubbling again, and the one on your right looks like it's bubbling.
God, I didn't even know that was one.
Over here. Over where this guy is.
So there's 3 bubbling?
Well, the machine that Tog's in front of looks like it might have 2 separate lever systems on it.
Oh, of course.
Because you saw a guy run out from over there to work on the one on the right.
I played a game like this back in Meg Zim. I think we're all gonna have to do something at the same time.
Oh, shit.
Maybe? I don't know.
I'm glad Gonul's alive.
I played it on my orc boy.
My orc boy.
I love it.
Learlock, you got anything else?
I'm spent.
All right, Talik. You are in a poison cloud. Hold on a second. Let me see how this works. Shit, it's at the start of your turn that you take the DiMaggio. It's just 5 damage this time, though. So you take 5 poison damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And then your turn starts.
All right. Are there levers in the smoke cloud that I'm standing in? Since I'm already standing in it, I might as well look around. And already took the damage.
Yeah. So you're coughing in there. It looks like a completely different set of levers and systems and knobs and devices. So you'll have to make me another investigation check.
Okay. Come on. 9.
You're not even sure how to work this one. It must be the gas in your eyes. You're just like, oh, what the hell?
All right. I run this way back towards this guy that's running away, and as I pass by Shadow, who's right by me, I'm like,
oh wait, there was this guy standing next to you. He will
go. Oh, I thought he was dead.
AOO. No.
No.
Oh, my bad. Okay. All right, so I look at this machine, and I pull out the sword, and right as I'm about to swing it 2-handed at this guy, I pause for a second, and I like yell over to Shadow, look at this machine, see if you can investigate it. I can't figure this one out. And then I take 2 swings at this guy.
All right.
19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 13 damage.
That is actually enough. That's not with necrotic, right?
Nope, that's just
all right. Yeah, that's enough.
Cool.
He goes down.
And then I'll move the rest of my movement over here.
Mm-hmm.
And take a swing at this guy that was running towards this other machine.
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 will hit.
And I do 9 damage.
Okay.
And then, yeah, all in my turn.
All right, and it is Gonul's turn. And let me just
Come on, Gonul.
Yeah, so he starts.
He's back there.
He starts running. You just hear clop, 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 clop. He's like, "What the hell kind of rescue is this?"
Little smart ass.
He makes it 60 feet. And then shit's gonna get crazy.
I hope you like doing his voice, Sam, because we're adopting him.
All right.
If we keep him alive.
So let's see. So this one that you did before, you ran over there, then you've had your turn. Okay, so yeah, this one's gonna blow.
What?
Learlock, you make me the D4 roll. Same thing.
Which one is he close to? Is it the one on his right, the machine?
Yeah, this machine here.
Oh, the original one that I fixed.
Yeah, you fixed it, and then after you abandoned it for a turn, it started shaking again. It's like these things need constant attention to keep from exploding. This gas dissipates.
Okay.
Just roll me a D4.
2.
2. Okay, so it is going to blow up over here.
Oh my god.
Oh, makes a big smoke cloud right next to Shadow's face, but not close enough that it actually sprays in him. He kind of ducks his head away. That guy's dead. It's just the one guy left, and he's looking around at all these machines. He looks at you. You've come up and hit him, and he's just like, "Ah!" And he just goes to dive on top of you. And he rolls a natural one.
Oh my god! Thank
When you said
Even
natural,
better.
like, let me guess.
Let me guess, fucking natural 20. Nope, natural 1. Hold on. We didn't roll all the different things. So this one, you didn't do anything to try to fix this one, did you?
No.
This one's been abandoned for a minute, so I'm gonna need 2 rolls on that machine. Shadow, why don't you make me those rolls? Or you make me the first roll, and then Talik, you make me the second roll.
Okay.
3
Seth's is a 3. Oh no.
and a 4.
And a 4.
Oh, those are not what you wanted, guys.
It's not what I wanted.
4's right here. Oh, it doesn't actually get you though. You're good. And then
Oh no!
3 is down here.
Yeah, they got me.
Got Talik.
And this guy. I don't know if it affects him.
He's immune. It's poison
Fucker.
damage.
Wait, I need to really look at my guy. Am I immune to poison?
I don't know. What kind of dragon are you? What color?
A green.
Oh, that's poison. So you should be resistant to poison. You should take half poison.
Hold
I think,
on.
unless you
Are
get
sure?
that.
I don't think I've got that. I don't.
I think it is part of the sorcerer thing, and you're not there yet. I think, yeah.
Okay.
It's 12 damage.
Fuck.
Are you down?
Nope.
So
I'm at 1. I pop back up.
Oh, with your hardiness?
Yep.
Oh my
Relentless endurance.
gosh. So you see Talik in this cloud of smoke just collapse down to one knee and just stand back up in sheer defiance of death.
Oh boy.
So you know that you probably need to get Talik out of there.
Okay,
If
so
you can.
question.
Mhm.
What would you make me roll to be able to see if there's a way I could shut this whole machine down with blowing
you-
something up? Is there?
Yes. So you can just roll me investigation.
Of course. I'm gonna roll investigation with inspiration.
Okay, all right. We'll roll it once. Maybe you'll roll a nat 20 and won't need to use your inspiration.
Generous.
Rolled a 2.
You probably should use your inspiration. It's up to you. It's your choice, but you know.
14.
14's pretty good. Yeah, so you're looking around and you can see this whole place is starting to shake. The ground's shaking.
Oh,
All
fuck.
the machines are shaking. It looks like this thing's about to explode on its own. All this machinery is about to just destruct itself. And you're not sure if it's just gonna overpressurize and blow gaskets like it's been doing now, or if it's gonna be something more chaotic. Energetic, there's the word I'm looking for.
You broke him.
Sorry for breaking y'all's ranger, guys.
You broke Shadow.
Oh man.
Literally.
You're not actually okay, he really
Oh
was
my,
just
I
broken.
was really thinking something happened to his connection or
I thought he was
something.
having technical issues.
Do I see any weak points on this pipe that I could bust? That I could hit?
The one that's like 25 feet above you?
The pipe that pipes all this presumed poison through this room.
Yeah, so that's just there's a whole bunch of pipes running in between all of these. I just threw one
Oh
in
my
here to give
God.
you guys
Okay.
the image. But
I'm
yeah,
yanking Talik out of here. I grabbed him by the back, I'm fucking reverse horse collaring his ass.
okay, and you pulling him which way?
This way.
All right. So once you get him, your movement speed will be halved, assuming that he
Yeah, that's
allows to
fine.
grapple.
Yeah, I
Oh
do.
my goodness.
I'm conscious.
Look, I want to give
No,
player agency to
no.
Taylor.
I love it. Okay, 13 feet.
All right.
Love it. I love it.
I love
So he's
it.
back here with me.
No player agency. I moved your token for you. get wrecked.
All right, and that's my action, I assume, right?
Maybe my player agency.
So grappling, remember, is weird. It takes one of your attacks from an extra attack action. So I'll let you smack that guy while you're up there if you want.
Oh fuck yeah, I do. Has he been hit?
He has.
Yeah.
9 to hit.
Oh no, that's a miss.
So I grab Talik and I just kind of lazily swing my glaive at him.
And I will wave my glaive in your general direction.
Avast! And then I back up and I'm like, run.
Which way?
Back, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, so Learlock, everything's shaking and rumbling. Shit is not going well in here. You think you probably only have a few more seconds before this place gets
Jesus
ugly.
Christ.
My spiritual weapon has dissipated at this
Okay.
point. I would like to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on Talik. Again.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So that's 27 hit points back to you.
Nice.
Gonul! Where do we go? What do we do?
Mm.
How do we get out of here?
Ain't nothing in the prison room from what I can tell. Think we need to push through. I was unconscious on the way here though, so I'm not sure.
Damn it,
fuck.
Gonul.
God damn you, Gonul.
Go!
Forward, I think.
Run!
I think.
Alright, let's go.
There
Yes.
it is.
All right, you got any movement left?
Yeah, I only went I only use like 5 feet, so
Okay, all right, so you're gonna try to run all the way through?
Oh,
All right.
25 feet.
All right, you can get past the thing, but you're still within the range of this guy. So you run up and kind of dip around this this undead as he is trying to get at you, but you kind of are in defensive position right outside of the gas. Hold your breath as you slip through. Talik, your turn.
Alright, I'll run up behind this guy, hit him once, see if I can finish him. I don't even know how hard he is, honestly.
He's got about half health.
17.
That's definitely a hit.
Gonna do 9 damage to him.
All right, he is barely up, but he's up.
Alright, I'll hit him again. 26.
Okay.
And 8 damage.
All right, so you kill him. So all the creatures are dead, but we're gonna stay in initiative for
Okay.
obvious reasons.
For explosion purposes.
For
Explosion
excitement purposes.
I've got my well, how long does that last?
I think it's like a minute or more.
You think it's still going?
Mm.
Expeditious retreat? Let's see.
Yeah, you used it like 3 turns ago.
The only reason it wouldn't be going is because we were supposed to be rolling concentration checks, and we always forget that. But
Oh, shit.
you've taken like a cajillion hits.
I don't even really need it. I'm just gonna go my extra because I don't want to leave them too far. I had about 20 left. I just moved about 10 up to that guy, so I'm just gonna come about right here.
So you
I really
just run
don't need
about
it.
5-10 feet past the Learlock.
Yeah, and I'm like, come on, Shadow Gonul.
All right, Gonul's like he's like girding up his loins, and as he runs, just like chunk, 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 chunk. Oh man, he does have full 30 feet. I thought Dwarves were slower, but they don't appear to be, unless I screwed something up. I might have screwed something up.
I don't think that's right.
So yeah, so he runs. He actually kind of like runs a little bit past you.
Hell yeah.
I just imagine him high stepping. He's just like, "Let's get the hell out of here!"
I think Shadow is fucked.
What?
We are about to roll 4 different times for explosions all around these things.
Oh,
That's what I was afraid of.
Okay,
The whole turn
so
behind.
I'm just gonna let you roll them all. We're gonna start in the top left and work our way around. By top, I mean north side, but we're gonna start over here. What's that?
3.
3. So that's on this side. So
Oh my god.
gas shoots out next to Shadow.
3.
So 3 on this one. That's another. So I'm just gonna leave that gas bulb there. Another one shoots out in the same spot on the south of this thing. 4. Same thing over here. Another one shoots out here. Just.
Oh my god. 4.
4 is actually somewhat good on this one. It means it's like right over here.
Oh
better
my
than
gosh.
better than a 1 on this one.
We just look back and see Shadow and just all the
You can
gas things
barely
going
see
off.
him through this just like green fog, steam
God.
spraying everywhere.
See like a black silhouette.
This is how legends are made. The Shadow.
All right, it's Shadow's turn.
So, Shadow is going to dip and duck through this
Dodge.
poison and take his dash action and just fucking pass everybody
Just
and turn around and be like, "What are y'all waiting on?"
oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh fuck.
Okay, Learlock, it's your turn. All right, so you're running out. Talik, you running?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
All right, Gonul's running. Okay, so literally, you guys make it. So Gonul runs. Let's see. He can get to the end of the corner. Talik, you can get to the end here, and then on that next turn, you just hear, and the entire room behind you just fills with gas, and then the gas all ignites, and it just
What
shoots
the
a
fuck?
fireball, and the fire like rolling royals down this hall. Not enough to damage any of you guys, but just like whoosh, this big blast comes down here and covers you all in soot and nasty junk. And we can leave initiative.
Holy shit.
Holy
boys.
fuck. And for our listeners, that was completely turn-based. If we had still been in there, the DM
Oh,
absolutely would have had us explode in that room.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it's so crazy how you think things might go, and then you put fucking players in it, and it just all goes
Oh my
fucking
God.
sideways as shit, and I love it so much.
Were we supposed to leave the grunts in there manipulating the machines while we investigated?
I don't know what you're supposed to do. Just the whole thing, top to bottom. That was just, I love it. Love this game. Okay.
That's awesome.
So you guys find yourselves in a hallway, about 8 feet wide, stone architecture, very
familiar?
different. No, it does not look
Oh.
familiar to the architecture that you got trapped by the gelatinous cubes in. It's way more worn down. It's very simple, where it's simple and crude, whereas that was simple but precise. This is just crude hallway that kind of wiggles around. It actually goes left and right, and it doesn't take too long before y'all come around a corner and see in front of you a door at the end of the hallway. Very simple metal doors.
Okay.
What do you do?
So, Gonul, is this where you came from, you think? Or he's whispering. Do you think you came from over here?
I am not sure. Like I said, we came in a different way. We made it straight into Moloch's chamber and confronted him there. And the fight didn't last long. I've been with Sir Hardback for a long time. He was a great paladin. Can't believe how quickly Moloch was able to. Well, anyways, after that, Moloch cast a spell at me and I went limp. Everything went dark and I woke up bound in that cage.
Oh. So, why are y'all after Moloch?
He's a vile wizard. Who knows what kind of experiments here was cast out long ago. Would have thought to be dead. Apparently resurfaced here in the Underdark. First, no one believed the rumors, but we were sent to investigate, learn what we could, and eradicate him if possible. He's grown a lot stronger than he was reported to be, though.
Ears, Talik? Think we ought to bang on these doors?
I mean,
It's the only way out, it seems.
yeah, it blew up behind us. Maybe instead of banging on the doors, why don't you slip in there with your little elf boots?
Okay, so how is Talik sitting on HP?
I'm good. I'm at 30 something.
Okay, so Shadow's gonna go ahead and cast another
I'm at 28.
level 1 Cure Wounds for another 10 HP to Talik.
Okay.
And Shadow's gonna slip up and see if he can quietly open one of these doors.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
12. With advantage.
Can't win them all. 12's not bad. So yeah, you open the door and rusty hinge kind of just a little bit, but not real loud. So you take a peek in to the room, and you see a large, kind of hourglass-shaped room. You're off to one side of, we'll call it like the bottom hourglass, and you can see inside of here all manner of knickknacks and tools and doodads and bobbins, some random pieces of what appear to be remains of animals, perhaps some hides, or just entire slabs of meat, bones, and just the walls are just covered in items hanging off of all the walls. It looks like, the entire room all the way around. You're just getting a little view from the cracked door.
You see anybody?
I don't see anybody yet. Do I roll another stealth check to kind of peek in a little deeper?
I will just carry it over.
Gross.
So you you peek in a little bit deeper. You don't seem to see any sort of movement or activity. There's just a real light hum coming from the opposite side of the room.
Okay, so Shadow quietly pulls out a wand of magic detection and casts it in the room.
Okay. What's the range on that again?
30 feet.
Okay. You do. You do not
Looking
pick
for
up-
traps.
Yeah, you don't pick up any magic. And you can make me a perception to look for traps.
12.
12. Okay, so you don't see anything that looks like a tripwire, pressure plate. There's not an axe hanging over the door ready to lop your head off or anything. It appears to be some sort of workshop. The equipment's all, organized is a very strong word for what it is, but it's mostly purposefully placed all around the room.
Okay, Shadow readies an Eldritch Blast in his hand and strolls into the room.
All right, so you walk into this room with crackling fingers and look around, and you get the sense that you're alone in here. There's one more feature to describe as you get fully into the room. On the opposite side of the narrow part of the hourglass room, there's a raised dais about 5 feet up, and in the center of the dais is a series of hooks and armatures and stuff, all surrounding a couple of items that are been placed very oddly on the floor in the middle of all these armatures and stuff on the other side of the room. Some of them coming down from above, some of them coming down from below. And in the back of the dais, where the stairs are that go up, next to the wall, seems to be some sort of large panel behind that.
Come on in, guys.
Okay. I kind of creep in.
Some creepy going on in here. I'm not really sure what.
I turn around and say, Gonul, gotta be stealthy.
I'm like, son of a bitch, I gotta get Gonul. Gotta make him a freaking, like, thing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, where's his mini? Okay,
He's like tiptoeing in his dwarven boots.
Yeah, he's just like, slonk, slonk, slonk. Just so now that Gonul's like with you guys, and we'll say you've kind of got a better feel for him. Just so you know, he has 12 total HP. So like you're.
Oh my god.
So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah, he's like you said, he was a squire. I mean, he's capable, but he is a squire.
He's as bad as Dobrina or whatever her name was.
He definitely seems like he's a little better than her, but yeah, definitely not a level
Dorina.
7 hero.
Dorina.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Can I carefully make my way around this side of the room looking for some kind of maybe a secret exit?
Absolutely. Make me a investigation check as you look around the room.
Investigation 10.
10 total.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're looking around and you're feeling all the walls and you're not finding anything.
Unfortunate.
Shadow is looking around to see if there's any potions or anything that he recognizes sitting on any of the tables that he can snag.
Yeah, you look across the tables and there's all sorts of strange experiments, jars with body parts floating in them, eyeballs, and one of them will have a finger. Then there'll be a bucket full of just goo where everything's simmered down, and then you see this little, like, what are those things called? Like a pot still distiller with like a hose coming from a boiling pot that has body parts and stuff you can see boiling in it, but then as it goes through the pot still, it comes out clear, and it's like dripping this clear ooze into a little jar.
I don't like this guy, guys.
Talik, you reckon we should break that thing in front of us?
No, I'm not touching that thing. I walk over to this platform. I do an investigation on this thing, see if I can figure out if I have any idea what it is.
Yeah, so you're looking at it, and go ahead and make me an investigation.
Okay.
7.
1!
You're not sure what this thing is. Some
I'm
sort
an
of
idiot.
strange contraption made by some dark wizard. He's doing who knows what kind of experiments in here.
Larlock, you know what this thing is?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll just roll over his 10 unless he wants to make another roll on it.
If you allow me to make another roll, I will, but I was
I'll
gonna
let
use
you make
that
a roll on this. No, this is different. You're trying to
Okay.
figure out a different thing here. You're not looking for stuff.
So your guess is as good as mine, and I kind of ponder on what I'm looking at, and I don't know any better with
Oh my
a natural
God.
a 5.
And you just leave it at that.
So yeah, it looks like something.
so we should break it.
Break it?
What if it explodes?
What if whoever lives here comes and I mean, do we want to? Are we not scared? I kind of like try and look tough. We're not scared,
I
right?
mean, we fought that druid on the top of the lightning palace. I mean, surely we can handle a wizard, right?
Sorry, what?
Oh, we'll tell you later.
Okay.
We told you about him on the cart ride over. Remember? I knew he wasn't listening. Shadow. Thought he dozed off.
God, those ears, you think you'd hear everything we said?
Taking in the scenery.
Mm,
Talik, thought we were looking for a space whale.
Well,
yeah.
are you not sent here to help me, to rescue me and Sir Hardback? Who are you? Where are you from?
Oh, we're from Billiatalk. Kinda. Well, Not really.
Oh,
But we're from the guild hall in Billy Talk.
oh, the confluence.
Yeah.
Confluence.
Oh, okay. Did the stalwart heroes request your aid?
No.
No, it appears we took a wrong turn chasing down a underground space well.
Oh, never a dull moment in adventuring life, eh?
How long have you been doing this?
Myself, just not even a year now.
Huh. How old are you?
Very young for a dwarf. I wrote down his age somewhere, and now I don't know where it is. I've been looking for it this whole session. I don't know where I put it. I've been literally looking for it this whole time. Like, I wrote it down. I'm going to find it, but I cannot find it. He's young. He's like maybe in his 30s.
Shadow's ready to create a ruckus. Hey, Talik, do you want to make a ruckus?
Yeah, fuck it. I always like a ruckus, and I kick this big still over.
Shadow sends an Eldritch Blast into one of these crystals on this dais.
Okay, so Talik, the still knocks over. There was a glass tube on it that just like launches the glass part across the room and just smashes into the wall. Ooze kind of slides down the wall, sizzling a little bit. And so there's a split second of that, and then Eldritch Blast blasts out at one of these crystals. And as soon as it hits the crystal, shatters it, destroying this piece here. As soon as that happens, you hear and all the lights start flashing. The lights start flashing in the room. All the torches start flaring up and down, and you see all around the room over a dozen little mechanical features that looked like they were just part of the architecture start to move off of the wall in a insectoid way as they start to assimilate themselves and build themselves.
What?
And
What the fuck?
I'm gonna need you guys to roll the good old initiative
Next time.
next time.
On Dungeons, Dragons, and Dummies.
That was awesome. That was a really fun session.
That was absolutely
Poor Joey
great.
sitting here like, why
Love
the fuck
it.
are we making all this noise?
The Ruckus.
I don't like the look of those things.
Where are they?
Little
you sent a picture
minis.
of 'em?
On the wall.
So they're like little flying versions of. They're like little metallic versions of an
I see
insect.
now. I don't like that.
And they've got these little. They're really
There's so
light
many.
and spindly, and they've got these little metal grabbers on the front of them, and these two, like, think C-3PO eyes stuck on the front of this long cylinder body with little metal wings sticking off the side of them, with like metal wing bat frames with little leather for the wing part.
No.
Little build bots. And next time, maybe we'll see what they build.
I'm sure they should not be coalesced into one being.
All right.
Terrifying.
Oh, that was a fun one.
That was a good
great.
fight.
I had a blast with that one. Yeah, getting into some juicy action. I mean, Joey's first couple sessions were pretty low action, pretty roleplay heavy.
And then I rolled two natural 20s.
Hell
And
yeah.
then
that
you rolled
was
two
awesome.
nat 20s, got a ton of value out of your spiritual
I was
weapon,
thinking
got
today
a
when
bunch
I
of
was
big heals.
driving that I cannot remember the last time I rolled a nat 20 on an attack.
Oh my.
It
Gosh.
probably will happen again for like a year.
I listened to
That's sad.
the last half of the werewolf episode today, and I rolled multiple nat 20s.
I'll get
Yeah.
them I get them on checks a lot, but not on attack rolls.
Right. Yeah, where you can actually get that double damage and feel like a
Ugh.
boss.
Like I got one earlier on some kind of
you get
perception or something.
you get really high rolls on your attacks. You get like 18s and 19s all the time. You're always like, that's a 27. I'm like, that's not a crit. Like,
I
what
know,
is
I
your
do.
freaking bonus? Actually,
It's
the
on the
last
board.
episode I listened to, I said that exact thing. You got a 27. I was like, wait, that's not a crit? Yeah, no, +8.
I hope I
Mm-mm-mm.
influence somebody into playing Ranger.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think Ranger is awesome.
I think it's super great. I think the Ranger Warlock subclass, it's pretty stat rough, right? Like you gotta have wisdom, charisma, and strength or dex. But I think it's a really cool combo. It gives you a lot of flexibility with your casting. Like you cast that heal with a Warlock spell slot, right?
Yeah.
So that's just a short rest to
Right.
get back. Like that's cool.
Well, one of them. I did wind up using a long rest spell slot, but only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, those.
Yeah, once you hit level 3 Warlock and your Warlock spell slots are just as strong as your best Ranger spell slots, that'll be nice because you'll be able to use your blast spells with Warlock slots.
Heck yeah. I was trying to say the spells for to fight the wizard, but we haven't got to fight the wizard yet.
It's
I gotta
not
go to
wizard
bed.
time
Okay,
yet,
good
boys.
night.
Good
Yep.
night.
All right. Good
Come
night, guys.
To be continued on the next episode of Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies. Find out what happens to our party next week.